The expellees from Gush Katif and the North Shomron, as well as Jews from around the world, are commemorating 3 years since the expulsion. Last night, a conference took place in Jerusalem discussing the lessons that are to be learned from the failed struggle to prevent the destruction of Gush Katif.
Today we came to remember what happened here 3 years ago when a Jewish government destroyed the houses and the settlements in the Gush Katif.
This conference is not a conference of memorials. Rather, it marks a new beginning.
Learning the lessons in founding pioneer groups for Gush Katif and the spirit of Chomesh. Under this title, an evening of discussions and debates took place in Jerusalem.
One government settled them in Gush Katif and another government destroyed what they built. And they actually gave it to our bitter enemies.
One of the main ideas discussed was how the dream of returning to Gush Katif can be actualized. It can happen, declared the participants.
What has been done 3 years ago was a big mistake which has to be changed today.
Maybe I will not merit it, and maybe my children won't, but eventually we will return to Gush Katif, because the state of Israel in the south cannot exist without Gush Katif. We hope that the residents of Israel will understand that the settlement in Gush Katif was part of the security belt of the state of Israel. The fact is that as soon as Gush Katif fell, Sderot started to suffer from continuous bombardment. The state of Israel will understand that it made a mistake, and the mistake must be fixed.
We should go and react on every Qassam, on every shell, on every terror action, and to build new settlements and to enlarge the existing settlements.
The Arab world must understand that we had one crazy government, that the Jewish nation did not give up its land. We are returning and will continue to return to it.
Our reactions to terror acts, to missiles, should be to conquer again the area of Gush Katif, not to attack Gaza, but to conquer again the Gush Katif and resettle it.
At the event, much criticism was heard regarding the activity of the Yesha Council during the expulsion. The participants stated that the soft struggle and slogans like "We will be victorious through love" must be replaced with harsher, more determined, and unwavering actions and declarations. Despite the expected criticism, Yesha Council leader Danny Dayan attended and took part in the event.
In my eyes, the main lesson is that we must bring about a situation that won't require another struggle. We must show the nation the failures caused by the expulsion. We must create a change in public opinion. The idea of expulsion, God forbid, from Judea and Samaria must be taken off the agenda. My second conclusion, and the reason I'm here, is that the unification of the camp is very important. We will be able to deal with the upcoming missions and the dangers only if we are united.
The spirit of Chomesh and the title of the event and the name of the movement, Chomesh First, relate to the continuous ascent to the demolished community of Chomesh in northern Shomron, a sense that proved that a government expulsion doesn't have to mean the end of the pioneers' dreams.
Just like you can return to Chomesh and Sanor, you can return with God's will to Gush Katif. It all depends on our will. Thank God, as a result of the Chomesh activities, more groups are awakening. If the demand becomes widespread, I hope the next government will answer the demand.